people were out in front of their homes. It wasn't every house, but probably one.
Oh, hi.
But she didn't.
It's the next day, and I'm at Site 51 in Las Vegas. Let me show you around my room pretty much. Kitchen, then table, lounge room, bathroom, bedroom, shit, not bathroom, bedroom, storage area, then the fucking bathroom. So, yeah. YOLO. Oh, and this is my number here. That's my SCP number. And over there is where scientists, you know. My room, the scientist area, where they study me and shit like that. Let's go over to the courtyard. Over here, dude. May as well. Like shit. May as well chill over here, cunt. Right. May as fucking well. Press play. Again.
Said anything till we got back to her home.
One.
She told me good night and went to bed. I couldn't sleep. Something felt off, and I felt as though those people were still out there. The next morning, I left for Cleveland as planned to see some friends over the course of 2 days. I stopped at Speedway to get gas that morning and was tired due to lack of sleep the night before. I went in for a coffee, and to my surprise, the man standing behind the counter was the same man I'd seen at the start of all this. I froze, unable to move. Does he recognize me, I thought? No, there's no way. I walked up with my coffee, and he looked at me before asking, "Anything else?" "No," I stammered. He was different, fidgeting and tapping his fingers on the counter. So much movement compared to who I saw the first night. I had to say something, anything to him. I had to know if he knew me. "Hey, man, I think I saw you the other night," I managed to say, my eyes avoiding his. "Where at?" he asked. "I think I saw you standing outside your house the other night around 11:30. I muttered out. "Nah, man, it couldn't have been me. I open the store and I go to bed pretty early." He replied, "Oh, must have been someone else," I managed to say, not really believing it. This was sure as shit the same guy. "Lots of new people moving here, man. Don't know the whole town like I used to. Hung out and drank ourselves stupid, and overall had a great time. All of those weird experiences, while in the back of my mind, felt like a distant memory. Which brings us to tonight. My mom called me around 4 and asked if I was heading home. I told her I'd still be there tonight, but she should leave the door unlocked in case I leave late. I told her I'd text her when I left Cleveland, prior to the 2-hour drive. I felt a bit of paranoia leaving the city. Something's off back home, right? Is my mind just playing tricks on me? I did my best to push this feeling down, but I couldn't shake it. This ominous sense of dread as I rolled down I-77 to a place that now terrified me. I pulled off the interstate and onto the exit around 11:30. My anxiety was borderline overwhelming. Like this impending sense of dread, I went past the gas stations and turned back into the town towards my mom's place, and I wasn't prepared for what I saw. Every house, every single house had people in front of it, all of them standing lockstep in their front lawns. I couldn't believe it. It was as if the road was a red carpet, and they were lining it for me and my Jeep to drive down. No one moved. No one even acknowledged the car as it rolled down the street. They all just stared straight ahead. speeding through the quiet streets. The faces didn't acknowledge me, just the same blank stares. Fathers, mothers, children, everyone just staring straight ahead. What was this? Why the hell are all these people out here? I finally came to my mom's street, and I saw what I dreaded most. Her and my stepfather were in front of their home, like all the others, standing there, straight-eyed at the street. I got out of the car and onto the street slowly, almost as if I was afraid a sudden movement would cause the various neighbors to descend upon me. Hell, maybe even my own parents. Who knows what the hell this is? Mom, you okay? I asked. Nothing. They just stared straight ahead. I was so scared in that moment. What was causing this? Why won't they acknowledge me? I'm her son. Terrified and shocked, I grabbed my mom by the shoulders. We gotta get the hell out of here, I said. She blinked. The first movement I'd seen. Her head jerked sideways almost inquisitively, as if she was trying to sort out what was happening. She opened her mouth and let out a slight gravelly breath. The air is changing, she said. It wasn't her voice. Suddenly, I heard the sound of movement, and the entire street was looking at me. All at once, they opened their mouth and let out a wail. It sounded like, there's no way to describe it, dozens of wails from these people, these neighbors. Like dozens of people were all crying out in agony, and the sound kept increasing, almost as if the whole neighborhood was all crying out in one tortured scream. I ran across the front yard as fast as I could, away from my own mother, and I jumped in the car and sped off. As I drove, the screams continued. It was the whole town now. They were all looking at me, their faces shifting as my Jeep sped down the road, but all of their voices projecting out this tortured noise. I have never heard anything like that, and I pray I never will again. I jumped on the interstate, and I got the hell out of there. I drove for an hour to campers, and the abandoned campsite came in. I was sitting in front of the park ranger station, watching a fire that crackled in the rusted old pit that's been here for decades. The flames were slowly eating the wood. The heat occasionally sputtered and spat as the pine logs were devoured. It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time out here. A fire, like watching fish in an aquarium or animals in a zoo, is endlessly captivating because it's a tiny bit of nature captured and put on display. The same reason people come here to the Spruce Ridge National Park. And just like a fire, the woods here can scorch you if you're not careful. I shuffled back inside, took the call, and headed out for the rendezvous point after listening to the report for a few minutes. Another couple gone missing. Not too out of the ordinary, at least not yet. So I loaded my gun, hopped in my Jeep, and headed out as the sun began to recede past the trees. The searing summer sun peeked out from between dense fir limbs that surrounded the rocky terrain on all sides, sweeping over the horizon as far as I could see. I passed glimmering ponds filled with algae and pavilions filled with brown picnic benches. As the Jeep bounced up and down on carefully maintained blacktop and rutted brown roads filled with dirt and rock, I could practically hear the croak of frogs,
we need
the
you
chirping
to
of
touch you for
crickets,
another
and the hum
SCP.
of a few dragonflies as I sped past. No matter how long I was a park ranger,
This is
I
your
never got
first
used to the
test.
thrill of the great outdoors, the
Whatever that
serenity you
means,
could
fine.
find in the fresh.
Hebron. Come on. It's that way. Whatever. So how far is it? Just around the corner here. Not around the corner exactly, but just down here. Okay, cool. Keep on going. Yeah, but down here. We knew that, trust me. Just keep on going. Whatever you say. How far is it? We knew that, trust me. Fuck. Okay, whatever. She's down here. You know, this really pissed me off. I could have been playing games or fucking smoking weed, watching YouTube like I usually do. But, well, too bad. It's somewhere down here, if I'm not mistaken. What? You don't remember where the fucking thingy bob is? The fucking test site is, or what? Trust me, I do. I think it's down... No, it's not down here, it's down this way. Fuck me, make up your mind, bitch. You think or you know? I think, okay? Well, put another bond while we walk. Shit, man. Are you really sure it's this way? Yes, I'm sure it's this way. I'm hoping. I'm sure it's this way. If not, I'm gonna contact someone to pick us up. Whatever you say. Man, this is boring. Just walking, it's fucking boring, yo. Man, it's fucking boring walking. I can't wait till I meet the creature. I can't wait. But are you even sure you know where you're going? Yes, it's down here. Whatever you say. Crap. Well, just stay there. I'm gonna fucking contact someone to pick us up. Whatever. I guess I'll see you when I'm at the fucking, you know, fucking experiment or whatever the fuck. I'll see you then. I think here we are. Yeah, here we are. The blunt. It's just in there pretty much. For me. Whatever, you go first, alright. Good. Don't try anything. Oh, I won't. Come on now. Whatever. Great. A bond. Shit. Yeah, go in there. Go. We'll be watching you. Close that for a minute. We'll be watching you in here, basically. Move. Good luck. Yeah, fuck you can. What are you gonna do to me? Huh? What are you gonna do to me? Hit it. Hit it. Whatever. Come here, you pussy. Oh, okay. Do not kill it. Then what do you want me to do, huh? Let it kill me? Huh? What do you want me to do with it? What do you want me to do? Let it fucking kill me or what? Just don't kill it. Whatever you say. Keep on hitting it. Come on, you pussy. Come on, you pussy. Keep on hitting it. A bond. Is that all, or? Yeah, that's all. It seems like nothing's new. Go out and go back to your fucking area. Whatever. Come catch me now, you bitch. Be pathetic. Well, it's time for head to bed. Another fucking day at the foundation, I guess. It is what it is, yo. Time to head to bed, yo. I will see you in the morning. Well, just another day at the foundation. Press play, yo.
Find in the fresh air was eternal,
Her
as was its sheer size. It reminds me of the pioneer days, when it was just a few families alone in the vastness of the frontier, and it was a very unforgiving frontier. Back then, there were no rangers or park security like me to make sure no families got lost. First aid didn't exist, and Mother Nature never suffered fools. Some people have forgotten that. But Mother Nature never hesitates to remind people about what she can do. This couldn't be happening. It had to be a coincidence. Out of all the thousands of fortune cookies that get handed out each day, some were bound to be accurate. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. To get my mind off it, I spent the rest of the evening watching The Crown on Netflix before going to bed. When I woke up the following day, I managed to have a normal afternoon and didn't think too much about the weird coincidences. The work week followed in the same fashion, and I carried on as usual. But something began to nag at me. What would happen if I got another fortune cookie? Maybe I would get the winning numbers to the lottery. What could it hurt? All that had happened so far was that it had predicted my train wreck of an ex-girlfriend would meet a sticky end, and having a home security system is no good if you don't turn it on. Not exactly stretches of the imagination. So, that meant Thursday night's dinner was Chinese. This time my order from the Roaring Dragon was orange chicken, white rice, and crab rangoon. They had the best crab rangoon I'd ever had in my life. I paid for my order and brought the food home, the usual short drive now seeming to take an eternity. But in what was a first for me, I ignored the food and went straight for the fortune cookie, wasting no time in ripping through the wrapper and cookie before staring at the fortune in my now sweaty hands. Beware people who wear red. They're up to no good. I stared down at the fortune in disbelief. What the hell did that mean? That didn't even make sense. How was I supposed to beware people who wear red? You pass people who wear that every day. I myself wore it regularly. But then I remembered there was another fortune in there, so I grabbed the other cookie and tore through it. Someone with a drawing of a tiger will try to kill you. I just stared down at the paper in disbelief. This was definitely not funny anymore. I don't know what I was thinking. Tossing the fortunes aside, I grabbed the food I ordered and headed towards the TV. The next few days came and went, and before too long, my mind was onto another matter besides weird utterances concealed inside cookies. That's the great thing about life. No matter what happens, time marches on, and eventually you move on to other things. One night, when I was out with an old friend from college, I met this girl he knew in passing. Isabel was stunning. Beautiful hazel eyes, long black hair, and perfect skin. It had been a long time since I'd been truly interested in someone, and I was very happy that we hit it off. We made plans to go to dinner at this fancy Italian place, and when the night came, I was both super excited and super nervous. I picked her up right on time, and we had a lot of fun at dinner. Then, I drove her back to her house, and we hung out for a while. Eventually, Isabel told me she wanted to change into something more comfortable, and she came back looking great, in a red t-shirt and shorts. But after the initial thought of how good she looked, my brain flashed to the fortune about someone wearing red. I tried to brush it away, but the memory wasn't going anywhere. "You look great," I offered with a smile. "Thanks," she said, before cuddling up next to me. After sitting there for a while, she leaned back, and I noticed for the first time she had a tattoo on her back, just beneath her neck. "You, never said you had a tattoo," I said teasingly. "Yeah, it takes up almost all my back." "Huh." We didn't say anything else after that, and after a little while, I noticed she nodded off. When she shifted, her shirt hitched up, and I got a good look at the splash of color across her back. It was a huge picture of a roaring tiger. My jaw almost hit the floor. No, it couldn't be. Well, one way or another, it was time to leave because she was asleep. I made a hasty note on a scrap of paper that I had a great time, and I left because she nodded off, and I'd talk to her soon. On the drive home, though, my mind was a mess. What was I supposed...
Let's pause it. It's another day at the Foundation Con at Area 51. At Site 51, I mean. At Site 51. Not Area 51, fuck. Site 51. My room. My cell. Here we are, my cell. I will see you in the morning, I guess. See you then. Good night. Well, just another day at the fucking Foundation, I guess. Hey Mom. Hey baby son, how are you? Good. The SCP Foundation captured me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Okay, that's good. I decided to call you to see how you're going. Just to say hello, you know. Okay, cool. I'll let you go, son, baby. Okay, see you, Mama. See ya. We got my friend. Hey, bro. Hey. I'm at the SCP Foundation. Do you want me to come? Unless you want to be a SCP. No. Actually... I'll make up my mind. I'll contact you, you know. Okay, see, bro. See ya. Press play, have fun.
supposed to do? Almost without thinking, I realized that I was a bit hungry, and the Roaring Dragon was open late. But when I picked up my order of egg drop soup and sweet and sour chicken, I didn't even wait to get home to open the fortune cookies. "The basement of a house is where the secrets are," said the first one. Gripping it in hand while sitting in the restaurant parking lot, I nervously opened the other one, terrified of what I might find. "You have all the tools you need to make things happen," was all it said. That was oddly reassuring. Okay, so what did that mean? There were secrets in Isabel's basement? Right on cue, my phone rang, and it was Isabel herself. "Hey, sleepyhead," I answered. "Hey, you. I got your note, and I'm sorry you left." We made plans to hang out the following weekend. I looked to it with a mixture of nerves and anticipation, but eventually it was here, and I arrived at Isabel's house on time. But this time, I looked up at the White Ranch house with dread. What secrets were inside? But before I could ponder further, Isabel answered cheerfully and greeted me with a kiss on the lips. A nice one. "Hey, handsome, come on in," she said. "I'm so sorry I have to do this, but I need to run an errand real quick. Do you mind just waiting here while I go take care of it? You can watch TV while I'm out." That was music to my ears. "I guess I can manage," I said, doing my best nonchalant face. "You gonna be a while?" "Not too long, I hope. Should be half an hour tops." "I think I can stand that long without you. But just barely." "Aw, well, don't miss me too bad. Behave yourself while I'm gone." She shot over her shoulder while heading out the door. I heard her close the door and start the car. When I saw it pull down the road, I knew it was safe to do what I came here for. I made a beeline for the basement door and opened it, peering down into the darkness below. After flipping the switch at the top of the stairs, I descended the creaky stairs down into the messy basement. I glanced around, unsure of where to begin. Like most basements, there were boxes, knickknacks, and trinkets everywhere. Ignoring my heart thudding in my chest and the fear clawing at me, I took a deep breath and tried to focus. I switched on one of the bulbs dangling from the ceiling and got another look at the room. Then I saw it, an expensive painting of a sunset sitting face up on a box. I knew that painting. It belonged to my neighbor Jocelyn and had been stolen from her house not too long ago during one of the break-ins that caused me to get my alarm system. Casting another look around, I saw something else I recognized. An antique silver tea set which had once sat in the dining room of James Cutler, who lived down the street from me. Without another look around, I called the police and explained the situation.
Hey,
For good measure, I referred to the response to the attempted break-in
Let
at
me
my
fucking
residence
guess.
so they knew the situation.
yeah, another experiment. Let's go. Whatever, which way this time? Underground. Okay. Keep it going this way. Whatever. This way. In here. Over here. Wait. Give it a minute. Whatever. Push again. Fucking hell. Push all of them. Fuck. Yeah, buddy. Fuck. Give me a minute. Let me coach him on. Oh, good. Go. Give it a minute. Okay, this right now. Whatever. Born. Here. Go in. Good walk. Yeah, fuck you. Can you open up the cunt? Sure thing. You're welcome. Go on, attack me. This all does the SCP does, or no? You watch. Give it a minute. Stay back. No, stay back. Don't let him. Give it a minute. Another one. So you're a wolf, werewolf, huh? Go on. Do your worst. Do your fucking worst. Get back, you motherfucker. Get back, you far beast. Do not kill him. What? Do you want me to oh what? I can't die. Go on. Kill me, you motherfucker. I will see ya back at the dorm. Back at the, yeah, you know. Okay, gotcha. See you then. Do you want me to bring a pizza? Yeah. Bring a pizza when you get back from, you know, good. Come on, kill me, you motherfucker. Come on. Do it better. Come on, you motherfucker. Come on, you motherfucker. Come on, you motherfucker. Do it. Hurry up. There we go. Good. Let's go chill outside. Press play. No blonde.
Say, there are no words that will take away this boy's pain, so instead, I look back to my clipboard. I busy myself writing down the details of the man's request and the boy's. I don't like him. Mr. Gallows hurt my sister, and he tried to hurt me too. The kid's younger than most subjects I've dealt with. He's witnessed an event, and not just any event, a serious one. It's something that could have massive implications. My bosses are calling it a situation, and they're telling me that I need to get his story, and I need to get it quickly, because people's lives are on the line. I'm an interviewer for an organization known as the Facility. I specialize in working with juveniles who have crossed paths with the supernatural. Liam Hainsworth is one such kid. He's just shy of 12 years old, but he looks worn down. His eyes are framed with heavy bags, and his skin is tight to his cheekbones. He's also missing at least 3 of his teeth. How did he hurt your sister? I ask. The room we're in is brightly lit, with cartoon animals nailed to the walls, and faded imprints of Looney Tunes on the carpet. It's designed to calm kids down. He pulled out her teeth. Joe is the more likely culprit. I try not to cast judgment quite yet. After all, my bosses seem to think this kid is the genuine article, and his mutilated mother does a good job supporting that. Still, I didn't get this far by cutting corners. Did you leave it open when you went to bed? I ask. I don't think so. I make a note on my clipboard. Please continue. I walk over to close it, Liam says, and his voice starts to stutter and die. And I see something on the other side. Something's out there, watching me, far away by the fence. Is your bedroom on the ground level? The house is just the one floor, he explains. My bedroom faces the backyard, and I see a man out there, just past the garden. He's waving at me. Waving at you? Yeah, just like this. Liam raises his hand and slowly moves it side to side. His expression is deadpan, and his lips are twitching. It makes me uncomfortable, so